Hi guys, it's Franny. This week I want to be talking to you about pets because I've been thinking about getting one and I really want to get one that suits me and my personality, but I don't really know what that one is yet. So first of all, there's obviously the choice of dogs, and I think dogs are really cool because they're just so loyal and energetic all the time. Well, stereotypically correct, right? You always see like the small dogs in movies though, the ones that just like yip 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 and then just running around in little balls of hyperness. And I'm not really into those because I'm afraid I'd step on it. The other pet that there is the medium-sized dogs. And I think they're like really ideal. And like the herding dogs, the Labradors, those sort of things. I mean, I'd never be able to afford a bred dog, so I don't think I'd go with that. But big dogs like scare the shit out of me. They're super great, and I'm sure they're really friendly. Like, most dogs are really friendly despite whatever stereotype that breed has. But they're just massive. Like, what do you do with that amount of mass? I don't know, I couldn't handle a big dog. I'm afraid of also getting sat on by a big dog, you know? Because I'm sure they're quite affectionate, and I'm not a very big person. I hear herding dogs, though, are really quite smart, so I think that would be a good choice. And then cats. So cats are interesting. There's a lot of people that adamantly defend cats to the end of the world. Like, cats are the best thing ever, and anybody who says otherwise, like dumb dog owners, just don't get how much emotional connection you get with a cat. But maybe that's just because I'm not a very deep person, but I don't understand connections with cats. To me, a cat is that animal that people who don't really want a pet get. I mean, you can disagree with me whether I'm wrong, but I could just imagine, you know, a cat coming up to you at night and he's going, ah, yes, I have a cat. And you call Mr. Fluffy over once in a while for his meals, and you interact on a irregular basis, whereas dogs are kind of in your face all the time, but most of the time you don't see your cat, or your cat doesn't want to see you. Probably that way. Your cat never wants to see you. I've honestly gone for a walk to a mailbox once, and on that walk I've had 2 dogs, a cat, and a parakeet in the house next door just screech at me like the house is on fucking fire. So in a 5-minute walk where it takes you to get to your mailbox down the street, 4 out of 4 animals. There's also fish. But fish don't do much. So that's probably out of the question as well. What else is there? Hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are super cool because A, they look like Martin Freeman from Sherlock, and B, they just like, when you put them in water, they float and they curl up into their little ball, and it's like a little boat of hedgehog. And I think that's a great idea because who wouldn't want to be a buoyant mammal? So hedgehog's definitely in there. And you could name it Martin Freeman, and I think it would be very happy. Martin the Hedgehog? Yeah, I think that'd be a good name for a hedgehog. Small birds drive me insane. I don't know why anybody keeps them in their house. Snakes are super cool. I mean, I've fed snakes, and I used to take care of them when I was in, you know, the kindergarten classes or whatever, and they're so nice to hold, and they're really gentle. If you hold a snake, it'll just curl around you and just be very content with your body heat. And I think that's just a nice way to coexist together. Like, I provide you with body heat, you provide me with, like, holy shit, that's the coolest animal I've ever seen in my fucking life. But I've also had really bad experiences with the feeding snakes, because when I was younger, we had to feed the snakes ourselves as part of our grade, basically, for science class. So we all were assigned an animal, and we all had to feed them every day and take care of them and clean their habitat and whatever. And if we didn't do a good job, we obviously, you know, failed, and our teacher would have to take care of it for us. So I got the snake for 2 weeks, which was, that was the coolest shit. They only needed to be fed, like, twice every week, basically. It was a very small snake, and you'd feed it mice. So I got mice out of the freezer for the snake, and it was, like, rock solid. And the teacher said, oh, well, because it's so cold, the snake won't go for the mice, because it doesn't sense it with its thermal sensors. Snake anatomy. So she said, okay, put it in the microwave and just leave it there, and then come back at the end of the day and put it away. But she just meant for it to defrost outside, and then we would, like, warm it up on the stove or something, but I didn't find that out until later. So I actually put the microwave on. Like, I pressed in the buttons, pressed OK, 1 minute, let's go, heat up this fucking mice, and the eyeballs exploded. So that was the worst experience of my adolescence so far. I don't know if I can relive that and rehash that whole thing. with snakes, no matter how cool they are. Chameleons are cool though. Chinchillas. We already touched on cats. Hairless cats are weird though. I wouldn't get a hairless. Snake. Bearded dragon. Chinchilla. Lizards in general. A lot of fish you can choose from, goldfish being predominant. Rats are a thing now. Rabbits. Ferrets. Monkeys aren't still a thing. Baby teacup pigs. Some people have like a whole farm, like cows and horses and goats, and then the cute cats that play in the haystacks that catch on the mice. Mice are also a thing now, and I think I've already said rats. You can combine two of your favorite animals and get a catfish. That's all the animals I can think of for now. So if you have any more that you can think of, put them in the comments below for me, and maybe I will get a pet in the future. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think below, and I'll see you guys very soon.